6 useful tips for a successful blind date. Blind dates feel like a weird blast from the past. Think about it. How many people do you know that actually went on a blind date in the past 10 years? Please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon for new videos. It's all about Tinder, social media, and looking up people online. You rarely get to go on a date and know absolutely nothing about a person, and that's a good thing. Knowing a bit in advance makes you feel safer. It's all about Tinder, social media, and looking up people online. You rarely get to go on a date and know absolutely nothing about a person, and that's a good thing. Knowing a bit in advance makes you feel safer. But if you find the notion of a blind date romantic, you can still go on one. Just make sure you follow some of these useful tips. Hope you have a good one. Make sure you know and trust the matchmaker. Blind dates are orchestrated by friends, good friends, people who know you very well. If you want the date to go well, you've got to make sure the person setting you up knows you well and wants the best for you. You don't want to go on a blind date with someone recommended by an acquaintance or someone you met last week at a work event. You want a person who's got your best interest in mind. That's a surefire way to avoid weirdos and creeps. Dress for the occasion. By this, we mean dress nicely to make a good impression, but also make sure you are still yourself. Don't wear stiletto heels and a ball gown. If you don't dress like that most of the time, this is the first time your potential date gets to see you. You want to look good, but still give them a taste of what normal, non-date you looks like. You should feel comfortable and confident. Wear something that makes you feel that way. Limit yourself to one drink if any. It's best not to drink on the blind date, but if you get super nervous and a drink would help you loosen up, limit it to one drink. You don't want to get drunk the first time you meet someone, just cause you're nervous. That'll increase your chances of making a fool of yourself in the best case scenario, and could potentially be dangerous in the worst case. Be your authentic self. Try your best to just be true to yourself. Don't laugh at jokes that aren't funny. Don't try to impress your date. Don't lie about your interests or hobbies. You're there because your friend thinks you two have something in common. So just be yourself. If they like you, you'll know it was for the right reasons. Be positive and open-minded. It's easy to fall back onto the pattern of criticizing everything. Some of us form friendships over hating the same things, but this is a person that knows little to nothing about you. So instead of sharing what you hate, talk about what you like. Be positive and open to what their interests are. It's your chance to get to know them. Try to have fun and focus on the good things. Call them before the date. It sounds like breaking the rules of a blind date, but it isn't. You can ask for their phone number and use it to call them. It's a great way to at least hear their voice and talk over the details of where both of you like to meet. You can find common ground here already. Do they like the same movies? And talk over the details of where both of you like to meet. You can find common ground here already. Do they like the same movies? What's their favorite restaurant? Do they love Mexican food too? Here's another little tip. You can ask for a picture too. After all, you need to know who to look for.